What's up, everybody? What's going on today? I'm here with Keith Kalfas. You should know this dude by now. This is my boy. We were over doing a little photo shoot for the new website. Trying to get everything posted up and live by March 10th. But I'll definitely give a shout out once the new website's up. So Keith's over taking pictures of me and my office peoples, making sure everything's good. This is Kalfas Professional Services truck.
What's up?
What up? So usually I'm on his channel, but today he's on my channel. So I get to ask all the questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right.
Ask me a question.
All right, Keith. So from when you started recording videos till now, what's one thing you could change from the beginning till now that you wish you did?
If I could go back to 2005 when I started my first YouTube channel, because I've had like 12 of them, I would have taken everything that I know now and just did it then. I would have gotten to vlogging then. People would have thought I was insane. They would have been like, whoa, freaked out. But I would literally have the biggest YouTube channel right now. I'd have over 10 million subscribers and be a multi-millionaire because I was the first to get in and do it. And I would have actually created an entirely new niche.
Oh, that's pretty good insight. One thing that you wish that you could you would have never done, something you invested time or money in creating your channel, but it ended up being a waste of time.
You know, it's really funny to say that none of it's a waste of time because it's all a learning experience, but I can say that from a perception that I love doing it so much that I get happy just thinking about doing it. So, does that make sense?
That makes sense. But I'm trying to give people some shortcuts. What if they watch you and you inspired them to open their own channel?
Yeah.
You know, what's something they could just take a shortcut where, you know, something they could just take out of something that was said, but it's not really the truth or something.
Oh,
I guess I didn't word it very well.
Here's a huge thing I learned from Dan Kennedy. He's a info marketing genius, entrepreneur, guy's the shit. He really is. He said, be extremely careful of the paradigm and perception that you create, the character that you develop online or in business or anything, because once you open that Pandora's box, that door, you can never close that once you've opened that to the public. So really think really hard how you want people to perceive you. I did that a lot, and I said I just want to authentically be myself, which is, you know, some videos I'm very serious like now, and other videos I'm a complete, you know, I'm radically insane and I act extremely immature, but I'm comfortable with that. And as long as you're comfortable with being you, I think people appreciate that, and you'll pull people to you that are like-minded, and you will repel people away from you that aren't like-minded. And, you know, criticism is just fine. It's just what it is. It's good.
That's an interesting concept, and it took me back to something. I remember when I was younger and we first started doing music and we were going to do our first show. Keith was always the guy. He'd walk in any place, any facility, and grab the mic and say, "Hey, this is what we're doing. Next week these guys are going to be on stage," or "This is what I'm doing." It just didn't care, like, didn't matter to him. And I was like, you know, like frozen up for a second because I just was caught off guard. So he was always like that. He would just grab a mic and let everybody know who he is. He walks in anywhere you see with a camera, and that's just Keith. He's just him.
Yeah, I'm like in this whole like law of attraction, quantum soup. We're in quantum soup right now. I even do this crazy shit when I'm around my wife or my family or even my friends to try to like rattle their cages, because everybody, it's like we're in the Matrix, right? So I literally, I could walk in the middle of the street and go blah, and it doesn't matter. Stuart Wilde is like a motivational, inspirational speaker. He's been around for like 50 years, or I don't know how long, 30 years. And he said, literally go in a public place. It's a practice for you. If this stuff makes you feel uncomfortable, go into a public place, like a mall, lay down on the floor, and just lay there. He says, I guarantee you, people will just walk around you.
That's a good point. Yeah, and even too, like, you know, when you start your business, you know, a lot of times going door to door, or not even to bother somebody, say you're driving and you see, in my case, a roof that looks bad or a landscaping that, you know, could use help. You know, the balls it takes to get out of the truck, walk up to the door, knock on the door, and talk to them. A lot of people are discouraged by that, so they miss out on customers. So, and it used to make me feel uncomfortable too. So you just gotta like get past those fears, I guess.